Hey, welcome. I'm Gary.
I bet.
And you may or may not know that the Fiber Talk Needle Arts Weekend is coming up March 21 to 23 in St. Charles, Missouri, which is just north of St. Louis. So basically in St. Louis. Um, so we have this 3 day event with 8 classes that are built into the cost. And it's for people who do any technique. So
Yes.
typically these retreats are cross stitch, and all the cross stitch
Right.
people gather. And if I do needlepoint, so I'm not a fit. Well, I'm sure you'd
Right.
be
Or
welcome there.
surface embroidery or
Yeah,
any of that stuff.
we want all of it. No matter, we don't care what you do because we're selfish and we want to see what work you're doing because we want to learn. It's so
Right.
bring it on.
Right.
Bring it on. So if you've always felt like, oh, I could never go to one of these retreats because I don't do cross stitch, well, our arms are wide open. Join us.
Right.
Yeah.
Joyous. Yeah.
Yep. So the good folks, Clara Warschauer, our favorite. Yeah, she's our favorite. I think she's currently our very much favorite gold work teacher. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, Clara and Christopher Roberts at Ecclesiastical Sewing are doing a combined class, and they have made it possible for us to give away 2 kits from Clara's class, and then one premium kit from Ecclesiastical Sewing, which is a Bible cover, which, and then the two
Yeah.
combined is mm, just so, just
Beautiful.
so. Yep,
Beautiful.
yep. So Clara is her class, and this is for anyone who registers for the retreat by February 21. And the reason we say February 21, even though the show is March 21 to 23, is because Claire's class is March 1.
Right.
She's in Europe. We got to do the drawing on the 21st so we can send her the names so she has a legitimate chance to get the kits shipped to you by March 1st. Okay? So by March 21, and everybody who's already registered, you're in the drawing. You're in. So new people and then everyone who's in. So nobody misses out because they registered early.
Right.
So
Right.
this is incentive to register and join our weekend where we get to learn from you about the techniques you're doing. Yeah.
Right. Right.
So Clara's class is this. It's called the Marian monogram,
Right.
and
So you've got,
yeah, tell
got
me about this. I this is new to me.
so you've it's Marian, so the Virgin Mary. So you have the M for Mary and the V for I think is for Virgin, and then the crown because in Catholic theology she's blessed. So that's the reason behind the monogram, I'm sure. I'm not Catholic, and I know Gary's not Catholic,
No,
but
we're grumpy Missouri Synod Lutherans. Yeah, we're Martin Luther. We're mad.
always met. Anyways, nailing things around
That's
on
right.
doors, the crazy people. Anyway, I I I loved the design. I loved the idea of learning this technique because I love how Clara teaches. And I've tried to do where you put down the um, padded string and then put things on top of it. And mine does not look nearly as pretty as as Clara's does. So I thought, I need this class. I need this class. So um, she's going to teach that, which I think is a neat technique. You've got that going around that curve. I do believe is the issue. Um,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
curve at the bottom is
yeah.
kind of like, if I remember correctly, that was a problem. And I'm sure she'll go over techniques on how to make that look nice. Um, and then she's going to teach that the couch thread down there at the bottom to make the V,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's chipping up there in the crown, which I've taken other classes from her, and so that I'm less worried about. It's that swirly M, and I just think it's a fabulous class. I think we'll learn a lot, and the kit is lovely because she always gives plenty of materials. So
Yeah.
the black felt thing in the back is a little needle book, which will have your embroidery needles. There's the chenille needle in there. The two bobbins next to it. There's some gold metallic thread, and then there's sewing thread, which I think is probably Gutterman's, which you use somewhere in this piece, I'm sure, to couch something down or to put something down. Then there's the thing on top is the padded string of some sort, and then that part is beeswax, which is nice. So you have your beeswax because you do have to wax things as you go. There's vintage Japanese thread. There's super pearl, and then bright pearl check. And and one more thing, smooth pearl.
Mm-hmm.
She always gives plenty. I've never run out when I've done one of her kits. Never. I've had plenty left over to play with after I've taken one of her classes, which I
Yeah.
love because all this material is new and it's hard for us in the United States to get. I mean, there's places that have it, um, but if you've ever tried to source it, it's kind of a pain. So this is really nice to have the whole kit all together. And the other thing she has is this little, this M that, and I think it's a vinyl, some sort of image sticker. Um, so you don't have to trace it onto your fabric. So that way you don't have to mess with that, which, I hate, despise tracing things onto my fabric. It's the worst thing to have to do.
That yeah,
So
the as a
nice
grumpy
check.
Lutheran, the Mother Mary thing is of minimal interest, but that design is beautiful.
It is.
It's
It's
just the
gorgeous.
sweeping little lines. It's really a gorgeous design. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
yep.
And so, maybe you know someone with an M. If you know someone with an M initial, you could take
I
the
do,
V out and,
I do.
and I'm sure she needs a crown too.
All right,
She
now we're getting
deserves a
off the
crown.
reservation. That's going to get me in trouble. Yeah. uh,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, definitely.
So
But,
if
but
so if you
y
register, then two of those kits. So Clara's going to
Mhm,
provide two of those kits so that you can participate in her class and have the kits with all the stuff. Uh,
mhm,
so she's going to provide two of those. Now you can sign up the class, and you don't have to buy a kit if you don't want to. But
right,
quite frankly, I think you'd want the kit because then you have
right.
everything you need exactly the way you need it. So.
Right,
Um,
right. And if she doesn't have a kit available, you can just send her a little note, and um, if she can get the supplies together, she'll try to make some up for us.
yeah.
But the nice thing is the classes, they're free on Zoom. She does a free, and you learn so much. I think she's a great teacher. I really enjoy taking a class with her because you learn so much, especially if you've never done gold work. They're great. Um, because she's the one who got me sucked in to Goldberg. It's all Clara's fault. It's Clara's fault with the frog.
Yep.
No, it was the
It was the
Sacred
frog.
Heart. The frog and the Sacred Heart. I did them
Yeah. Then you
both.
went to the heart. Yeah.
See, I got my little
Yeah.
frog done.
Yeah.
Oh, he's spec.
She
She's
inhaled you.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He needs a crown though. I don't do gold work,
I
Beth.
don't do gold. I'm Beth. Yep. Okay. So two of those kits, and if you're already registered for the retreat for the weekend, you're already in the drawing. You're already in, and so anyone new who comes along and registers before the 21st, then you get entered in the drawing.
Right.
And then here's where it all comes together. Is the third kit is a premium kit, and this is like $250 thing from Ecclesiastical Sewing, and this is where it all comes together. A Bible cover,
Isn't that gorgeous?
man, that's beautiful.
Yes. So I think they're offering a free download of how to make the Bible cover. I think that's their
Yes.
offering on it.
Yes.
But those fabrics, the silk dupioni that the Amazon, I think they also before taught that the cross, that that cross that's there,
Mm-hmm.
they taught that before as a
Yeah.
workshop. Um, but that's beautiful fabric. That the edging stuff, the gold and the blue,
Oh yeah,
uh,
this stuff here, yeah.
yes,
Oh man.
that. Isn't that beautiful? I see, even as a Lutheran, you've got to like that.
I do. Oh yeah, to have a Bible with that cover on it would be, ooh, that'd be just great. Yep.
Yeah, it's nice. It's beautiful.
So if you win the kit, you get the blue gold Evesham fabric. That's the material here on the sides. The silk Dupiani. Look at you.
Yes.
Dreamweave backing. Saint Benet trim. The satin lining, interfacing, and the cross applique. So you get all of that, and then you get a seam ripper, thimble, beeswax, needles, pins, tape measure, thread cutter, needlework kit, and cross necklace. So you get all of that in this premium kit if you're the person who wins that. And of course, you can go to Ecclesiastical Sewing. They'll be happy to sell you one of these kits. And they have a ton of kits,
Yes.
and they're beautiful, every one of them. That's another website I got hauled into. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
That trim is gorgeous.
I know.
Can can you blow that trim up a little bit
I
for
can.
me? Oh, that is so nice. It's very elegant. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've looked at their site before. Some people use their site to find the silk dupioni to do stitching on, to do gold work, or to do some sort of needlework pieces that, if you've done some like silk shading, I knew I'd find the word. They go to their site to get it because it's beautiful linens,
Yeah.
beautiful for that type of work.
Amazing stuff.
Um, it
Yep.
is. Oh, and that's a beautiful pattern. The
I know.
brocade, I guess you're calling it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, so got to wrap up here. So sign up for our weekend, wetalkfiber.com/weekend, and there is a PDF there that you download, and it gives you all the instructions, and you can do the whole weekend, or you can just do Saturday only. $300 for the weekend, $225 for Saturday only, and then you do it by the 21st, and you will be entered into a drawing for either one of the Clara Warschauer kits for the M, the Marian monogram, or the Bible cover kit, the premium kit from Ecclesiastical Sewing. So that's another opportunity to do that. And then on top of it, there's 8 classes that are all built into it. You can take one, some, or all of those. We'll be stitching. We'll have food. Uh, the whole shooting
stitching,
match.
stitching,
We're gonna have
stitching,
stitching.
and stitching where you don't have to do the dishes, you don't have to vacuum, you don't have to do chores. All you have to do is stitch.
Yep.
What more could you ask for?
Yep.
Heaven.
Show and tell table.
Show and tell table.
We're gonna have a Jennifer table where you'll be able to try tamari and slow stitching.
Mhm.
Beth is gonna have a casket table so you can gape at caskets and ask questions
Yes,
from people who are doing caskets. And Beth will bring
right.
her stuff. Yeah, so it's a weekend of all kinds of stitching, chance to learn new things, see how other people do other techniques. Um, Join
Ask
us.
questions, learn.
Yep.
They'll be fun.
Yeah. March 21 to 23, weektalkfiber.com/weekend. A huge thanks to Clara and Christopher at Ecclesiastical Sewing for making these 3 kits available to give away to people who sign up. So sign up today and get yourself in the drawing. 21st, February 21st is the deadline to be in these drawings because we need to get the kits to people by the 1st. See you in St. Louis on March 21 to 23. Sign up. Thanks.
Right. Bye.